Okay, we're live. This is Friday night hangout. See how you're laughing. Oh
Good
my
evening, everyone.
goodness. My apologies. We're starting 2 minutes late today. We had some technical difficulties. And I'm with my director. See my director there. Eh? Okay, we're going to play the Friday night hangout song while we wait for people to tune in. Yeah. So we'll just wait a bit for people to show up. Judy, can we have the song? Hello, good evening. If you're just joining in, let me see you. Thank God it's Friday. Good evening, Jane. Good evening, Jideka. Good evening, Success. Good evening, Theodora. Good evening. How has your week been? Oh, Priye, Jideka knows you already. She said good evening, Madam Priye. Hey, Priye. All right. Woo. Night hangout. Celebrate. Hey, Priya has gone nuclear. Night hangout. Welcome, Deborah. Welcome, Ifacha. Hey. Welcome, Vivian. Welcome, Chidi. Ah. Welcome, Ezine. Welcome, Seidu. Welcome, Adora. Welcome, Ifacha. Yeah. Woo! Eh? All right. Priye has gone nuclear. Oh yeah, director. Hey. Eh? It's fine. All right. Very interesting. Welcome everyone to Friday Night Hangout with Joy Onyesoh. Every Friday, 7 p.m., we meet here and then we just learn. We get nuggets, life lessons from women doing various things who have broken grounds in different endeavors. And we also come here to be inspired. You know, no matter who you are, no matter what level you're at, you need inspiration. And so this is where we get our inspiration. We also come here to learn to celebrate ourselves and to celebrate others who have helped us in our life journey. And so this is saying welcome to everyone. Welcome. I'm super excited. I appreciate you for always tuning in every Friday, 7 p.m. to just be part of this team. You know, this is a very inspiring tribe. Thank you for always keeping engaged, making it interesting. I love you all. I celebrate you. And today we're going to have some fun. If you're just joining in, I want to see your thank God it's Friday. And Judeka says, let's scatter the house. Welcome, Madam Adenike. Jane Moses says, I appreciate for the airtime. May God replenish your pockets. Amen and amen. Welcome, Deborah. Welcome, Shola. Welcome, Chinwe. Welcome, Ihechi. Welcome, Kim Dilim. I'm so super excited to have you all here today. I must apologize up front. There's a whole lot of shadow from my end. My lighting is not too super today. I had to change location for the last 3 times, and then it's gotten so bad. But we're working around getting a better lightning. So next week, Friday, you're going to be surprised. I'm going to have very beautiful lightning. Oh, welcome, Daisy. Welcome, Olivia. I'm super excited because tonight we have an amazing guest in the house. She's a film director. She's shy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is Priye Diri. Priye, say hi to everyone in the house.
Hi to everyone in the house. Hi, good evening. I'm
We
happy
can't
to
hear
be here.
you.
Huh? Hi, good evening. Hi, good evening. I'm happy to be here.
I think you've lost sound.
Have I? Oh my God, no.
Okay, she's lost sound. So while we're
Can
waiting
you
for
hear
her to
me?
fix, can I? No, I can't hear you now. Try again.
Can you hear
Can
me?
you hear her? I can't hear her. So it's. I think it's from her side. If you can hear Priye, just let me know you
Please, if
can
you can
hear
hear
her.
me, let me know because I'm.
Oh, Success says she can hear you.
So what's going on? Because my.
Okay. Can you hear Priye? I can't hear her, so I would know if it's from my end.
Can you hear
Let's
me?
see.
Good
Oh,
evening,
Priye, they
all.
can hear you. So I guess it's from my end. I can't hear you from my end. Oh, Njideka says she can hear you perfectly. I can hear her. I can hear her. So it's from my own end. My voice. I think something is wrong with my sound. Then okay.
Can you
I
hear me now?
can't hear Priye. So maybe I need to. I can't. Let me see. Priye, say something if I can hear you. Talk. Let me see.
Something.
Oh yeah. I think it's from my earpiece.
Oh,
Say something.
something.
You're going to have an amazing time with Priye tonight. Oh my goodness. Priye is just amazing. So get ready to be super, super entertained. Our theme for the month of November is fashion and entertainment. And tonight we are focusing on entertainment. And to take us through that amazing theme is Priye. Priye, please introduce yourself.
Good evening, all. My name is Priye Diri. I'm a writer, producer, and director. I'm also an activist, and I identify as very, 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 very feminist.
Amazing. See the feminist though, not just feminist though. Very, 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 very feminist. I love that. That's confidence speaking there. That's really confidence speaking. Now you can see her t-shirt. We're both spotting on different t-shirts. She's spotting on direct her and she's going to talk about it. And I'm spotting on giveaway and I'm going to talk about it much later. Uh, yeah, this is giveaway. I'm spotting on giveaway. We're going to talk about giveaway in a bit. But before we go on, I want to say thank God it's Friday TGIF. Thank God it's Friday TGIF. And to say congratulations to our winner. The winner of our contest last week is Oluebube. Congratulations, Oluebube. You won yourself the sum of 5,000 naira cash prize. Please be in touch with a member of my team so you can get your cash prize of 5,000 naira. Please let us celebrate Oluebube. Oluebube, congratulations, congratulations. And if you're here, please let us know that you're here. Njideka says, Chai, I thought I'm the only funny one. Oh, I've seen that Mam Priye has the upper hand. Oh my goodness, you cannot beat her. You will see what she's gonna do today. Oh, Priye just gave us, a surface introduction. I want you to really sit tight and listen. Hers is a story of inspiration, a story of hope, and also her story will motivate you to be the best version of yourself. Priya is still a very young woman, but she has really amassed a lot for herself in such a short time. I'm really proud of her. She knows that I'm super, super proud of her anytime. And that's why I have her on the show tonight. So she can share her stories. I know I have a lot of young audience as well. And I want you to just listen. Listen and pick out the nuggets from her life's journey. I don't know at what level you are right now in life's journey, but I just want to tell you, don't give up hope. Keep holding on. Whatsoever you can dream or envision, you can definitely call it into manifestation. And that is the essence of Priye's story tonight. we're focusing on entertainment. Entertainment, like I said the other time, can be used to educate, can be used to inform, can be used to create change. And when Priya was introducing herself, she introduced herself as very, very feminist. She has been able to use her journey in the entertainment industry to create a lot of change. She's also the program manager and I think producer of Dorothy Njemanze Foundation. She does a lot of work. She's very active in the feminist space, and her story is one of hope. I don't want to tell her story for her. She's right here. And so we're going to jump right in. And Priya, are you ready?
I think I am.
That's great. I know that your dream was to become a lawyer. And
Yes.
right now I know that you're not a lawyer. You're a film director, you're a producer, you're a program manager in Dorothy Njemanze Foundation. So tell us how you got to this level of your journey from being from desiring to be a lawyer and then now being very active in the entertainment industry. What's the story?
I think if I look at my life, I would say to my father, I'm a disappointment. If I
Mm,
look at my life, yeah, because he, even up until last week, he still said, "Oh, go to law school." So, but my journey has been, I started writing at a very young age, um, writing stories on books, using writing prose, poetry. And I remember precisely in 2009, I was barely out of secondary school. My mother sent me to the bank. And this was the first time she had given me like a lot of, she had given me a lot of money. She's like, take this money, go to the bank. And I had the money with me. I was going to the bank. I promise I was going to the bank. I think it was 400,000 naira at that time to a
was
teenager.
so
And she trusted me so much. She was like, go to the bank, put the money in. And I was going. And so I went into the taxi, and this man said to me that he went to Presidential Hotel in Port Harcourt, and there he saw Rita Dominic and all those other actors. And I was at the back of the taxi with this money in my school bag. And I said to him, take me to Presidential Hotel. And I diverted my journey at that at the time. I thought I was diverting my journey to the bank. But what I didn't realize was that I was diverting my journey, the journey of my life.
mm,
Because I then went to the bank. I went to the presidential hotel. I sat at the back. It was a film festival, and they were teaching script writing. They were teaching producing, directing, and I was just at the back listening. And this that day, I didn't go to the bank. I got home really late. My mother was calling me. I wasn't taking anybody's calls. My sister, my father, they really thought that I had been kidnapped with the money. But I went back to the house. And I told them, oh, I went to them, and they beat me. I remember my mother beating me mercilessly that day. And the next morning, I went back to the bank and I put the money in. But what happened was I started to follow closely the film industry. And then the following year, in 2010, I saw an advert for a film festival, the same film festival, but this time they were taking in people to train for screenwriting. I applied, I got in. I told my parents I was interested in theater arts, and my father said no child of his would do anything entertainment. And so I left from school, from my school in Bayelsa State. I went to Calabar. I didn't tell anybody where I was going. Nobody knew anything. Nobody knew anything. I was just, I think I was 15 or 16. I carried my bag, carried myself, went to Calabar. I had only 4,000 naira with me. And I said to myself, whether I survive or whether I don't survive in this place, I will attend this training. And it was really insightful. And this happened a lot of times, going for this festival training at Africa International Film Festival. And in the long run, in 2017, I entered for a filmmaking contest called the Accelerated Filmmaker Project by Access Bank. And this festival, they were one of the partners on the project. And attending the festival, going for the project, winning the contest. Because in 2017, it was a dark phase in my life.
mm.
I, yeah, it was a dark phase in my life. I was depressed. I was sad. I wanted to achieve everything I wanted to achieve all at once. And I did not realize that I could do them slowly. I thought that, oh, I wanted to fasten up, achieve all the heights. I was like, before I turned 20, I must have achieved this. And I turned 20, I didn't achieve what I'm like, hey, I'm a failure. All the things in my head. And I figured I just wanted to achieve everything at once. But in the long run, I've come to realize that in achieving success, success has different definitions for different people. Yeah. And for me, it was learning to love myself, learning my life, taking it slow and steady, but also achieving a lot, not everything at once. As I was saying, I won the festival. I won the filmmaking contest. I was the first person ever to win the contest. And what I did not know was that the contest came with a prize. So I was going to go to film school in France. And that was when the story changed. And my father was like, hey, that's my daughter. And I was just like, huh? So when he said, that's my daughter, I was like, okay. Because for me, it was like, okay, I'm not the failure, I'm your daughter. Nice change. But so in 2018, in 2018, I went to France. And all these things happened while I was working. Yeah, I got into my journey. I was making short films. I was borrowing money from friends. I was begging people, let's collaborate on projects, let's work together. I was doing short films with low quality, just to make sure I put things out there, put my name out there. Because one thing that we understand in the entertainment industry is it's hard for women. Harder when you're a girl. Harder when you are a coconut head girl like me. When you're stubborn. Harder. Because a lot of people want to take advantage of you sexually. A lot of people want to say, oh, meet me in this, I will give you. But I realized that nobody has the keys to the industry. There's no such thing as the keys. Everybody is on a different journey path. Everybody's on a different journey, and you rise according to God's plan for your life. And I didn't realize it then. I do now. So I was making different films. So when I got to the film school, I had things to show. I was like, oh, I've done this and this. And people were very impressed with what I had done. They were like, this young girl, you've done. And for me, at that time, I thought like I had not started. I had not done anything. I used to beat myself up a lot. So after the film school, Mildred Oko and Richard Dominic, they were doing a film called La Femme Manjola. It's going to be out next year. And I was just in my house and people started calling my phone. Priye, you're on Twitter. I'm like, what is going on? What am I doing on Twitter? Of course I know I'm on Twitter. They're like, no, that they posted something about you. So I went on Twitter and I saw that Richard Dominic and Mildred had posted something saying, because I won this contest and because they're seeing me in this festival for the past 3, 4, 5 years, the consistency, continue showing up. Whether it works, whether it doesn't work, continue showing up. Keep at it. For me, that has been my life goal. Keep at it. Keep working. It will not happen now. Like if I knock on the door is shut. Trust me, I will go back and come back with hammer. Because I have coconut head. I will come back. So they made a post and they said, oh, they've seen me at this festival. I've been coming to the festival and I've won this contest, and they've seen consistency. And so I will be on their film sets. And so with that film set, I assisted the producer, and I was next to because director was the producer. So I was with her. Every morning she would sit down with me and show me, this is how I'm shooting this scene. This is one of the biggest films that will come out next year. And it was such a privilege for me to be there at the time to learn, to see that the people that I looked up to in the industry have seen me. They've seen all the work that I've put in. They said, come on this journey with us. Let us make this film. We made the film in Lagos. We went to South Africa to shoot. So imagine they took only 10 people from Nigeria. We had a crew of over 40 people. And we were going to South Africa and they took 7 people, only 7 people. And I was among the 7 people that they took to South Africa to shoot the film. And so for me, like I after then, because I'm always very eager to learn, always very eager to be in spaces where I'm inspired. And so I started to apply for film scholarships. I was applying for film programs. So I got into the Afrinoli and Facebook Storytellers Lab, which were taught by Hollywood writers on how to tell stories. I got into the Story Lab by Chrissy Hider. And now I'm in, you know where.
Tell us where you are right now.
And now I'm presently in Germany. Hey, you guys.
Damo.
Damo. So presently, I'm in Germany, where, of course, I'm in a film program, and I'm here for 6 months to learn about film. And the thing with me is, like, in every space that I go to, I'm always trying to improve myself, always trying to say. So I'm the person that if you come into a class, I'm silent, I'm at the back, I'm just listening. But then if you get to talk to me, then you realize that, oh, this girl is not a dummy. Like, she knows a lot of things. So I always do this thing where I go into a room and I drop everything I know on the front door. And I walk in there on the same seat if I don't know anything. And I'm sitting and I'm learning. And so I'm here,
Beautiful.
and to God be the glory. Last week we had a pitch in school and we pitched different projects, 20 of us. They were going to select only 10 projects to be made. And after the pitch, my project was selected. So I'm writing and directing my project here in January.
Woo! This is a big one. Congratulations, Priye.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm so proud of you. I'm super. You didn't even tell me this. I'm just hearing this on air. I'm
I
super
wanted to surprise you.
surprised because it really worked. I'm super proud of you. I hope
Thank you.
I picked up a whole lot of nuggets. Let me just summarize some of the key things, key takeaways from what she said. The first thing I got was that, Priya went into this class and she sat at the back. She was at the back. She sat quietly and she listened. Now, sometimes we have this tendency of going into an unfamiliar space. You don't take time to learn or study the space. You're everywhere. You're everywhere, and then you miss, because you're everywhere, you've not taken time to study, you miss certain things. You may form alliances you're not supposed to form. You may form partnerships that you're not supposed to form, but because you formed it too early, it becomes a whole lot of issue for you. You find it very difficult for you to distract yourself from such partnerships or this thing. It's a problem. So be very mindful when you get into a new space. Please take time out to just watch, observe, and then make decisions on how to move forward. Secondly, she talks about consistency. It's very important that you build consistency. Keep at it. Even if you knock and the door is not open, even if you knock and the door is shut down against you, please keep knocking, keep pushing, keep knocking, keep pushing. One day, the door will be open for you. And she talked about success. We all have different definition of success. Don't allow someone's definition of success be your own definition of success. Define what success looks like to you. What does success mean to you? And for her, she says success means getting to know herself, getting to love herself. That's important. We all have different reference framework. Don't compare yourself to the next person. One of the key things that brings dissatisfaction is when you keep comparing yourself. You're unique in your own way. I want you to realize that you are unique, you're specially crafted, and no one can do you like you do yourself. So be satisfied with who you are. Be satisfied with who you are. And finally, the other thing I got from you is every space you find yourself in, you upgrade yourself. You keep improving yourself. You keep pushing yourself. And see the beautiful testimony we have. 20 pitches yesterday. Was it yesterday?
Last week.
Last week. And her pitch was selected as the successful pitch. Please, let's just celebrate this amazing. Congratulations, Priye,
Thank you.
director. Oh my goodness, it's amazing. She's a true definition of a power woman. That is who she is. Jideka says, you know what you want and you went for it. Exactly. Upgrade and improve yourself. Be yourself, power woman. Exactly. So don't allow barriers. Remember, she stated a whole lot of barriers. It wasn't easy. 2010 to 2020, that's 10 years. And she's still at it. Don't be in a hurry. Do not be in a hurry. Slow and steady wins the race. Do not be in a hurry. The most critical thing is that you're taking a step. You're taking an action consistently. Show up. Keep showing up consistently. So do not be in a hurry. Everyone is saying congratulations. You're being celebrated here, Priye.
Thank you.
Onyesoh has given a whole lot of applause. Congratulations. So I'm super, super excited. Do you always? Exactly. I love this. I love this. So much love in the room tonight. Thank you so much. Oh, don't cry, please. Oh my goodness. This takes me to the next question about values. You've been through a lot. You talk about that time in your life, and now you've seen the light, you know. So tell us, share with us, what values do you hold, do you hold there?
I mean, for me, like one of the first things in my life is that recently, during the Corona period, I started to work on something, and it was the habit that I was trying to go on. Because someone that loves me said to me, "Ha, you will soon be turning 30. Hey, when you turn 30, it will be hard for you to learn new habits. So I want you
Mm,
to develop healthy habits now that you're in your 20s so that you take it into your 30s and it's not a struggle for you." And so I drew up this plan where, like, when I wake up in the morning, I don't go to my phone first thing. That's not the first thing I do. I spend 3 hours before I even touch my phone in the morning. So it's like wake up in the morning and I pray. I read a chapter of a book. I listen to TED Talks. I don't know if you know TED Talks. I listen to TED Talks. I listen to like meditation. I meditate on the pod apps. I exercise. I exercise. I'm still exercising. I
wow.
exercise. I exercise. So like I do this whole routine of 10 things I do in the morning. And all of that even before I get to my phone, because I then realize that once you wake up and you go to your phone, the things that you see there, you don't understand how it affects you. And I'm saying this because even the day before yesterday, I woke up and it was like I got a call that woke me up from sleep. So I just carried my phone, which is very unusual. I carried my phone and I just, but after answering, I got a message. I opened it on Twitter and I was saying like things that just made me really sad for the whole day. And
Mm,
I said, and for me, I was just like, but I thought I at this level of going to my phone in the morning. And I was just like, I'm not trying for myself. Oh. But another value that I hold closely is paying it forward. The things that people have done for me, yeah, I'm taking it and I'm paying it forward because somebody else somewhere will need favors from me. People have taken my names in rooms where I wasn't there. And all I'm going to be doing, all I know to do is to pay it forward. Kindness, in love, in humanity. And lastly, like I treat others how I want myself to be treated. And because I'm really in love with this awesome person called Priye, growing to
mm,
know her, growing to love her. And so because I know that I wouldn't want people to mistreat me, and so I always like treat people with kindness. People
mm,
say to me, "Oh, yesterday someone said, oh, you're so kind," and I was just like, "Am I really?" and for me, And for me, it wasn't even because I'm not kind or anything, but it was for the one fact that I know that in the future, somehow the universe will bring it back to me. What goes
mm.
around comes around. Somehow something will happen and someone will need to be there for me. Why the way I was there for others. Yeah. Lastly, about shut doors. For me, I think that one of the things that someone I think one of was my brother. Yeah, it was my brother said to me 3 years ago. He said, the thing is it's not about who is going to it's not about who is going to open a door for me. It's about who is going to stop me from opening the door that I want to open. And he said that to me because I was like, oh, I don't know what I'm going to do. And he's like, no, it's about who would dare stop you from what you want to do. Because like the plan that God has for us is so big. It's bigger than we can ever think or imagine. And so how can God be dreaming big dreams and then you'll be dreaming small? That's not how it works now. That's like an insult to God when you're dreaming small, when he has like this whole big vision for you, then you're like, okay, but I just want to do this. He's going to be looking at you like, look at this, my child, though. Is this so yeah, so those are the things that I hold close to my heart. And for me, like these things for me are like gold. So and also like women's rights. I did not talk about it. Director. I'm supposed to having director on my shirt. I put direct her because women are important. Because in my journey to telling stories, I want to tell stories about women. I want to tell stories that put women in a different light. I want to be
Yeah.
able to tell stories on abuse that women have gone through, on the struggles of women. And so when I say I'm very feminist, I hold it very close to my heart. It's something that cannot be taken or broken. Yes.
Wow. I really amazed. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Priye. She's shared a whole lot, values. And I ask you, what values do you hold? What values do you really value as an individual? Take it forward. So many of us are selfish. We don't know how to share. We don't know how to give service. We always want to receive and receive and receive. And I will say this now and say it over and over again. As a human being, you always have something to give. It mustn't be financial gifts. So we always get it twisted when we say, "Oh, but I don't have money." It's not money. You can give your time. You can gift kindness. You can gift a listening ear. But make sure that you're impacting on someone's life. That's where the difference comes into play. That's where the difference happens. So I love these values, and I want you to reflect as you go away from this session tonight. I want you to evaluate yourself and ask yourself what values you have, what values hold sway in your life. We're rounding up the year, and by early January, most of us will coming up with New Year resolution and all of those. And I want you to start that reflection at this point. And you talked about your routines in the morning. I just want to reinforce that. Most times we wake up in the morning, the first thing we do, we dive into the phone. It disorganizes you. It may not even be about maybe bad news or affecting your emotions. But then you spend is it social media. You need to put a time frame to how much time you spend on social media. You just need to put a time frame to it. You can go in and say, "Oh, let me just read this message." Before you know, you're spending 2-3 hours. You won't know 2-3 hours have gone. So put a time frame to it. When you wake up, and your most productive time in the day is when you wake up till about 10, 11, 12. Then the energy begins to go downwards. So you want to be creative, you want to do anything. Early hours of the morning is when you do all of this. So form a routine. So I ask you again, what routine do you have for yourself? What do you do when you wake up in the morning? Form a habit, a routine. Form a positive attitude. For every successful transformative leader out there, for everyone that has made an impact in life, they have a routine. And they have a personal development routine. When Priya was talking, she talked about spending time reading a chapter of a book, spending time meditating on what she has read. What books are you reading? I'm an author and I take reading so seriously. I take writing so seriously. Unfortunately for us in Nigeria, we don't place a premium on books. Unfortunately, we don't place a premium on books. There's this funny, will I say, quote that says, "If you want to hide something from an African man, hide it inside the book."
Yeah.
And I don't say why, but when you sit back and look at what's happening, you find out that it's true. We don't even teach our children how to read. Read novels outside reading the textbooks. Read educative, informative, inspirational novels. I started reading very serious books at the age of 8. The first time I read Vincent Pearl, Amazing Power of Positive Thinking, I was 8. 8 years. It wasn't my book, it was my dad's book. And I tell you, the nuggets I got I read that the first time. Of course, 8 years, I couldn't assimilate everything. But I found the book interesting. That was when I learned, the amazing power of the mindset. So most times you see me I talk about mindset, inspiration. That's where my foundation started from. And I keep reading and reading and reading over again. So I want you to please form that habit of reading. The same way you invest in buying jewelry, the same way you invest in buying uh, your makeup, invest in books. Invest in books. Invest in books. And luckily, our books are not so expensive. You can get books from 500 to 3,000. You have ebooks. So ebooks are usually cheaper.
There are even
2,000.
free books you can get.
And some books as well. How many of us have a library? Now, if you say you don't have space, for a physical library, what about a digital library? On your phone, you can have a library, digital library on your phone. E-books, e-magazines, just don't just look at it and just pass off. That is why certain people, you're still at certain levels. See what she has amassed for herself at such a young age. She reads.
Is it my network? My network can just misbehave.
It's gone bad. Oh, beautiful, we're back. So in
Okay.
essence, in essence, I'm encouraging you to read. Form the habit of reading. If there's one habit you want to build moving into 2021, is a habit of reading. And there's a new normal. Everything has gone digital. Everything has gone digital. So there should be no excuse. You go to Google, they will teach you how to do so many things. Stop giving excuses. There is no excuse for being lazy right now. You understand? So I help create stories of respect yourself network.
Oh, let's dance while she's coming back. Network. I don't know if you can see me or hear me since the network is breaking. I don't know how this works, and I can't. Mm. You're mute. You're mute.
Oh, sorry, madam. What advice do you have for young women and young girls?
Um, for me, I think is to speak. One of the greatest advice is like nobody can stop you. Nobody has the keys to the door. You have to figure out your journey on your own terms. Um, lastly, I think you have to have a lot of affirmations. I wrote down I by myself I wrote down what I things I say to myself in the morning when I say, oh, you are loved, you are enough. You need to have
Mm,
these affirmations. You need to say it to yourself over and over again. Sometimes yesterday I was having a really bad day and I just went to my phone, opened my affirmation, and I was reading to myself and saying to myself, and it really made me feel better after I finished. So you need to constantly, because life is hard. I wouldn't lie to you. Life is hard. Things happen that are beyond our control. And so, like, if you think about worrying, I used to worry a lot, but I know that if I cannot change what I'm worrying about, then it is beyond my control and I shouldn't be worrying about it.
mm.
Yeah. So, again, like I said, pay it forward, carve your own journey. Your journey is unique, it's different. No one can do you like you can. And so you need to love yourself and realize that no one can do you as you can. Work on your journey, work with confidence, work with gusto, work hard, work hard, work hard. Nothing will fall on your laps. I mean,
I
some things
love
may fall on your laps, as per, but work hard, work hard. Do not take things for granted and do not take people's kindness for granted. Lots of people take people's kind hearts for granted. Don't do that.
Oh, thank you so much, Priye. I keep telling you I'm proud of you. She said it all. Work hard, work hard, work hard. Do not take people's kindness for granted and all the other beautiful things and inspiring things she talked about, inspiration and all of those. I hope you picked it up. Please, no matter your life, you see, life happens. Life is not a bed of roses. Things will happen. Life would happen. We're not saying it's easy, but when life happens, please push up. It's okay to feel sad. It's okay to feel low, but push up after the incident. Look for things that make you feel happy. And that's where affirmations come in. Those of you that know me, I keep talking about too focused to give up. Power woman. There is a lot of power in the words you speak. Affirmations help you go through any day. So what affirmation? This is another lesson. This is another homework for you today. What affirmations do you have for yourself? So if you don't have affirmations, you need to have one for yourself. Affirmations are positive words that you say to yourself that keeps you inspired when you're low, or even when you're even high. It just keeps you focused, keeps you moving on. When I say too focused to give up, Priye says, um, No one can do her that she can do her like she can do herself. She's
And I always
uniquely
say, always leaning into the light. Always leaning into the light.
beautiful. Always lean into the light, So this is really amazing. And before I ask you, it's 7:42 already. Before I ask you the last question and your closing remark, I want to do our giveaways. Are you ready? Are you ready? So now let's have the first numbers. We're going to take 20 numbers. 20 numbers. Let's have 20 numbers that are going to type TGIF, TGIF, and your number. TGIF first and your number. I'm changing the sequence. Thank God it's Friday. TGIF and your number. See how it's a photo. She's in Germany and she wants to do. See, TGIF and your number. TGIF and your number. Get it right, not your number and teach. Beautiful, Sumai, that's it. Beautiful, Sumai is the first person to get it correct. Well done, Jane. Yes. John has it. Yes, Shola. Yes, Rabbi. Yes, Esther. Yes, Precious. Keep it coming in. A member of my team is just going to be there collecting the numbers. Keep it coming in. Keep it coming in. Remember, it is TGIF and your number. TGIF and your number. Now, how many of you have gotten your tickets for the Power Woman Forum launch? Oh my goodness. It's happening in 2 weeks' time. That's exactly 14 days from now. I'm super excited. On the 11th of December 2020, we're all going to be at Max B Intercontinental Hotel, where we're going to unveil the Power Woman Forum. And your ticket is just 5,000 naira. There are a whole lot of goodies for you when you come. Aside the souvenirs, aside the entertainment, the refreshments you get, you're also going to get laser coaching from Power Women. You should see the lineup of Power Women in the house. We have Power Women in the house. We have Lady Mercy Abu, who is coming all the way from River State. We have Mrs. Ifeoma Ezechi. We have Her Excellency Professor Uche Azikiwe coming in. We have Her Excellency Eunice Egu coming in. We have Professor Honor, and we have our own Mama Adaije Jemba, Mama Patience Ozoko. She's going to be there live. So this is not an event you want to miss. If you're in Enugu, you have no reason not to be at this event. You have no reason not to be at this event. It's just 5,000 naira only. And the tickets are really filling up. I think we have just few slots left. Because of the COVID protocol and we're having the event in a hall, we're mindful of the number of persons we're selling tickets to. So this is your opportunity. Get your tickets, 5,000 naira. You can go to my website, joyonyesoh.com, or you simply pay into Joy Onyesoh GTB account 0602814703. GTB account 0602814703, 5,000 naira, and you're good to go. Once you pay the 5,000 naira, you send the payment details to the number on the e-flyer. You can get more information on my website, joyonyesoh.com/powerwomanforum. It's right on the website. This is the account details you pay the 5,000 naira to, and you get your e-ticket immediately. The colors of the day are red, white, and gold. We're going to have so much fun while we're also learning. It's not if you're in Enugu and you're not at this event, oh my goodness, the story shall be told. And the Friday night hangouts, Friday 11th, is going to be unique. For those that are not in Enugu, we're just going to show you tintilly, a little bit of we're going to do longer throats, people like Priye. So I'm just going to show you a little bit of how the event is going on. You will see the ambience. In fact, if you're in Enugu and you don't attend this event, don't blame me. Just don't blame me. It's going to be out of this world experience. We know that this year has been so difficult, especially for women. So this is my own little way of giving back. 5,000 naira is nothing compared to what you're going to get at the event. is nothing. If you've ever attended any of my programs, you can attest to the quality of the programs. 5,000 naira is nothing. Just the souvenirs you're going to get. Oh, I don't want to let it out. You're so glad that you did come. Priye, don't worry, I'm going to leave your own for you. Special package
Thank
for you.
you. Hey God, how did you know I was going to say please, ma?
Special package for you.
But I don't have money, but I want to pay for one ticket for one person.
Oh,
One ticket
amazing.
for one person.
She wants to pay for. How are we going to select the person
I
now?
don't know.
Oh,
I don't know.
oh, we pay for one ticket for one person. What to do now? I'm going to ask a question from what Priye said tonight, and the first person to respond to that question gets the prize. Now, when Priya was telling her story, she said that her mother sent her to the bank with a certain amount of money. How much was the money? Let's see. The first answer, first person to show up from my end. How much money did she go to the bank with? How much money was she given? How much money? Let's see. Let's see who is the lucky winner. This my girl. Oh, Priya, you're too much. You're too much. Oh, Sumaya got it right. Congratulations, Sumaya. Congratulations. Sumaya says 100,000 naira. Woo! Sumaya has won the free ticket to the Power Woman Forum lunch. Amazing. Congratulations, Sumaya. Congratulations, Sumaya. It's happening in Enugu. So I do hope you're in Enugu. If you're not in, I do hope you're in Enugu. I do hope you're in Enugu. The second winner here is Theodora. So if Sumaya is not in Enugu, then Theodora gets the next ticket. If Sumaya is not in Enugu, Theodora gets the next ticket. So it's just for those in Enugu. Except you can pay your way to the event. If you can't, please, it's open. If you can, then it's open for you. Oh, Sumaya says I'm not in Enugu. Okay. So let us see. We have Theodora. Theodora, are you in Enugu and are you available for the ticket? So if Theodora is not available, my team member is just going to go through and find out the next person. So we're just going to go through. We're going to go through. No, she didn't say 400,000. She said 100,000. Priya, I don't know what you mentioned. Is it not 100,000?
For the ticket, to the bank?
Yes.
No, it was 400.
Oh, 400,000.
Yes.
Ah. Oh my goodness. That
What is
changes
100?
everything. 400,000.
It's 400. 1, 2, 3, 4. 400.
400,000.
Yes.
Amazing. I don't know who the
Four.
first person is. So it's 400,000. It's not Sumai. She said 400,000. So now
okay.
I thought it was 100,000 actually. All of us, most of us thought it was 400. No, it's 400. 400,000. 1, 2, 3, 4. 400,000. Thank you. Who called my attention to it? Someone called my attention to it. I don't know who did, but thank you so much for calling my attention to it. Children, no, it's not 100,000, it's 400,000.
400.
400,000. So a member of my team is going to pick out the first person to put out 400,000 naira, and we're going to post it. We're going to post it tonight. So please, my team member, pick out the first person. Pick out the first person to post 400,000. I want to post it tonight. I want to post the person tonight. Vivian says she got it. Okay, let us see. I don't know. We have to replay and see. Because I had in my mind 100,000 naira. Sorry for that. So it's 400,000. Thank you so much, Priye. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I think Njideka called my attention to it. I don't know if it's Njideka that got it right. We're going to see. We're just going to play the replay, and then we pick out the person and watch this wall tonight. Tonight, the person is going to be announced. Priye, you're amazing. Thank you so much. And for those of you who can still get the tickets, please do. And listen, even if you're not around, you can gift. You can gift someone. You can gift someone a ticket to attend this event, someone you want to bless, someone you want to give a Christmas gift to, this is the best thing you can give to the person this season. A place where the person can get inspired. We talked about personal development. This is that space. This is one way of ending your year very strong. So I look forward to getting for you to registering and then getting your tickets. Remember, I said tickets are selling out fast. I'm not sure by next week Friday. I doubt if we'll have tickets left to sell. So we're almost okay. So amazing, amazing, amazing. And the Power Woman magazine is for November is still there. We're talking about the 16 days of activism. Is this for from 25th of November all through to December 10th. We're going to be raising awareness on gender-based violence and taking actions to eliminate gender-based violence. So what is gender-based violence? Very quickly, gender-based violence is any act, harmful act that is directed at an individual because of the person's gender. It could be towards the male or female gender. It is a human rights violation. So please, Jideka says, someone should bless me with a ticket. I promise to be a good girl. Okay. I'm also going to put out, I'm going to put out a call for 3 tickets right here. I'm going to put out a call for 3 tickets right here. So, but before I do that, I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going to ask you a question, and the first person to get the question, the first 3 persons to get the question right, gets free tickets. Gets a free ticket. So the question is this. Sorry. Yeah. So the question is this. Priye, what do you think I should ask them now? I'm going to ask you something about Priye. Where is Priye right now? What country is Priye in right now? The first 3 persons, she's doing her hair like this. The first 3 persons to respond to the question gets a Power Woman Forum. Please, if you're in Enugu or you know that you can travel to Enugu, let's not waste the ticket. Please, let's not waste the ticket. Let's not waste the ticket. If you're in Enugu or you know you can, beautiful. Stella Anyanwu is the first person to get the question right. And she says, give Njideka the ticket. So Njideka, congratulations, you have a ticket. Njideka, congratulations, Stella has gifted her ticket. Success says, Jeremy, Success is the second winner. I can't see it. It's coming up too fast. I don't know who the third winner is now. Oh my goodness. I don't know the third winner. So we're going to pick the third winner. But the first winner is Stella Anyanwu, and she has gifted her ticket to Njideka Okoye. Let's celebrate Stella Anyanwu. Congratulations, Stella Anyanwu, and thank you so much for gifting Njideka Okoye with your ticket. Njideka Okoye, I hope you will make the event. Please know that this is a sacrifice. Someone gave you this ticket. And the second winner is Success Marcus. Congratulations. You've won the second ticket. I don't know who the third winner is. It all came up so quickly. So a member of my team is going to pick the third winner, and we're going to paste the first winner from the first question I asked, the 400,000, and then the third winner. So please look out on this wall. You're going to get the winners tonight. So a member of my team is going to filter through and get the win. She says she's the second winner. Okay, you know what? My team members are going to go to pick out the first, second, and third winner. What I see from my is what I'm seeing from my own end. Okay, I'm calling the names as I see it in my own end. So at least we are not contesting the first winner. The first winner is Njideka Okoye, courtesy of Stella Anyanwu. Congratulations. Second, third winner, a member of my team is going to pick out the winners, and we're going to post it. Is that not fair enough?
Very fair.
She is fair enough, Abby.
Very fair.
Good. That's fair enough. Okay. Okay. For the rest of you, please try and get your tickets and also buy your Power Woman magazine. And if you haven't purchased a copy of my Power Woman book, please go online. I'm having a Christmas sale. I'm having a Christmas sale on all my books. I'm having a Christmas sale on the Power Woman book. The hard copy, instead of going for 3,800, I think it's going for about 8,800 or 2,000. But it's massive discount, 60% off. Get it right now. The molding of the master vessel is going for an incredible price. Sheep Power is going for 800 naira. So you don't have any reason not to have any of these books. These are some of the things you need to get for your Christmas. So go get it. You can gift it to someone else, or you can read it, e-version or hard copy. Please do get it. We can send the book to you anywhere you are in Nigeria. We can post and you bear the cost of delivery. Okay, so Priye, before we wrap up, what are your final words? And who are your role models? Who are your role models? Why? And then what are your final words for us? In
So
2 minutes.
very quickly, I have so many role models for so many things because I'm so many things in life. Like for my activism, for the work that I do, I look up to people like you.
Oh, thank you.
I look up to people
Oh
like
my goodness.
I look up
Thank
to
you.
people like you. I look up to people like Dr. Eleanor. I look up to people like Buki from Education as a Vaccine, from Buki Shani Barre, from all these people doing excellent, to Dorothy, from all these young people and older people and young women and older women doing excellent work and that I really admire. For film, my models are Ava DuVernay. She's a Hollywood filmmaker. Mildred, of course, she's a Nigerian filmmaker. Tyler Perry for his business acumen. Such a businessman. Yeah. And honestly, in life general, I feel like I don't want to sound too spiritual, but for my life general, the Bible is actually my model because I model my life according to what God wants. I'm not trying to follow any person's path because I understand that my journey with God is different and the journey of my life is different. Yeah. So my last words would be to, like we say, do you. Always remember to pay it forward. Yeah, we already saw something about paying forward. Someone won a ticket, give it to Njideka. So pay it forward because you never know it comes around.
Amazing, amazing. And so your final assignment for tonight is, who are your role models and why? Who do you look up to and why? Priye has mentioned a number of models and why she looks up to them. So I want to ask you that same question. One thing role models does for you is what they do is that they act as a guide. You see where you want to be in the next couple of years. You see into the future. Or if I do this and told this path, I would be like this. That is what looking up to role models does for you. So please find out who your role models are. If you don't have one now, please start thinking about people you can look up to. Njideka says, in fact, Priye, I can't wait to meet you in person so I can learn from you. She always attends the She Speaks Summit. So hopefully she's going to be back before the She Speaks Summit and you can get to meet her at the She Speaks Summit. So
I cannot wait.
So get ready for She Speaks Summit 2021. Get ready, get ready, get ready. I'm going to talk about that next year. Priya would always be there, and so you can get to meet her at the She
Nigeria,
Speaks
you
Summit.
see me all the way to Enugu.
Not surprised. Lovely name. Yes, she's always in Enugu. Let's have the Friday night hangout song as we wrap up. Remember, be consistent, never give up, keep doing you. You are uniquely created, and you know what? The skies is just your stepping stone. You can do anything you envision. You can call it into manifestation. It starts from here. So build a positive mindset. Life would happen. Life would happen. Oh my, oh, thank you so much. Oh, you don't make me cry. Oh.
Stand up and down.
I want to dig it. to dig it. And then last note, just keep your pose or keep dancing. Don't stop dancing. Next week, Friday, we're having an amazing guest here. You don't want to miss that. That's the last guest we're going to have on the Friday night hangout. And she is no other than Dr. Bindu Babu. She's a member of the Forbes Council, and you want to be there. Don't be distracted, though. Turn up next week, Friday. Next week, Friday, we're just going to be talking about the holiday seasons, ending the year strong, and starting the year very strong as well. So if you want to be inspired in all facets, join me next week, Friday, as we host Dr. Bindu Babu all the way from New York. She's going to be joining us next week, Friday. Till I see you next week, stay tight, stay blessed, stay inspired. And to every member of my team who has made this possible, I say very big thank you. I love you, I celebrate you all. And to you who always turn up every day. Once this Friday night you're here, thank you so much. I don't take your attendance for granted. And to our amazing Priye, Diri, thank you, girl. You always rock all the time. So let's dance. It's Friday night. Celebrate yourself. And I'll see you next week, Friday. Celebrate.